We are live.
I can't tell.
It says live.
Is it?
I think.
It still says upcoming on this one. I don't feel it. Are we live?
We are live, I think. I hope.
Waiting for MelnMo.
Can't tell on this.
It's live?
It say live.
Oh, well, then let's move in. I don't know why it's
Alright, so
not
go back
popping
out and
on
come
this.
in. Are we live, guys? We cannot see.
Oh, we are. We are definitely live. Okay.
Okay.
All right.
So it's facing the other way?
No, this is perfect.
Okay. So we're trying a new way, guys.
Yeah, sorry,
So
guys.
sorry.
Sorry, guys. Just trying a new way.
Alright.
Alright, cool.
Alright, let's go.
How you guys doing today?
Welcome. I know we haven't been live in such a long while. So, for everybody that's new that never caught a live or just started following us, I'm Mel,
I'm Mo.
and this is baby Cairo. And he's gonna be chilling with us today, in and out. I'm sure he's not gonna want to stay on the couch with us the whole time. But yeah, this feels so new.
Do you guys like our new setting? I know this is different from our San Diego setting.
Yes, the East Coast setting is totally different. We're still, as you guys can see, we're still moving in and getting everything situated.
Yeah. This living room is like we're still waiting for the bar stools. We're still waiting for that side.
It's a big space to fill, but nonetheless, super grateful. Yeah. So we got you guys' questions.
We had actually asked on our YouTube channel community. If you guys don't know that we are gonna do like a Q&A. If you guys have any questions, for our new subscribers, our new family members, you know what I mean, that are joining. If you guys have any questions, we're totally open for answering right now. So yeah, we have some questions that we have already saved.
And we're gonna try to answer as much questions as possible. Taking that we have Cairo, and it might get a little crazy.
Yeah, he might throw a curveball at us.
Right. But outside of that, you want to get right into it?
Let's go.
Hi.
All right. Shout out to Memphis. Shout out to people from checking in from Lauderdale, Florida. Oh man.
I know I'm not even gonna look at
You already know Trinidad's
I was
in
just
here.
about to say I'm not even gonna look because I already know they never let me down.
I hope the Bay Area is in here. I hope everybody really black. You know what I'm saying? People from my hometown.
It's a bit blurry. Try to see if you can when we try to clean it.
I can try.
Okay. How you messing up this couch, brother?
Oh no, I really hope it helped. Oh man. I don't know, guys. Did that help at all?
Alright, hey Soli. So my friend, sorry. Alright, so let's get to these questions. Kai's messing up this couch and now it's just being super patient. Alright, I'm gonna start from the bottom. So bear with us. Alright, I know one question there. So how did we meet, babe?
How did we meet?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, we met. Really?
That was one of the questions. Somebody said they're a newcomer and
man.
they would like to know how did we meet? How long have we been married?
Well, after this, I need you guys to watch the How Our Paths Crossed, part 1 and 2 if you haven't. But basically, we met in Hawaii when we were in a joint command, Navy and Marine. Yeah, but like full details though, like if you just watch our video how our paths cross, you'll get like a more full detailed version. But basically, we used to work together in Hawaii. We were stationed in the same command.
And we've been married for
3 years.
3 years. Yeah, I was
Are
looking.
you trying to question me?
No, that's
test me, yo.
that's a question that the people ask.
I was like, damn, why you trying to test me right here? Like I won't know.
They asked that, right, Kai? All right, so we answered that. A big question that we got, so we're just gonna answer one full detail, is when are we having another kid? Are we gonna give Cairo a brother or a dog?
I seen that, yeah.
Or as well as a brother or sister.
All right. Well, a dog. I'm not ready to get any pets right now. How about you?
I don't want a pet.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be completely honest.
This is our first child, and as you can see, it's a lot. I don't know if I can do another pet or anything.
Yeah.
As far as siblings though, I'm open to it, but I'll let you go.
If we're gonna be honest, I wanted to have one. I wanted to get pregnant this year, and we decided after we had a family meeting that we would wait till I got my health back like 100%, way better, so that I didn't have like a trying pregnancy, because I had a really tough labor. So honestly, the answer to that question is I'm shooting for next year. God's willing to have another kid. I would really like a girl. I'm grateful for and would be thankful for any whatever comes, but I would like a girl. I didn't think I would want a girl.
Okay.
But I would like a girl. I know Mo wants another boy.
I'm fine with whatever, but at the same time, it's kind of like, I'll get another boy if I can. But, a girl would be dope too, clearly.
Yeah, I would like another. I would like a girl. I think the bonds with mothers and daughters are like amazing, because I have the greatest relationship with my mom. Another question that we got was, how am I handling being a mom and being back out to work? Doing that effectively. And I would honestly say that
he's so close to you right now.
I don't know. It's love. I would honestly say that I'm still I don't feel like you could ever have it down packed. Like each stage of his life, I'm still adjusting to how that looks and what that might look like. The moment I think like, I got it, I know what this means, and then he starts doing something new, and I'm back to square one.
Yeah, for real.
It's all a curveball. So I'd say that handling it with work, I think I've gotten over the phase of leaving the house and being like, I don't want to leave him. I think I've gotten over that phase. Like when I go to work, I'm like, whew, can't wait to go back home, but it's also like, you get up.
What is it? You don't have that.
I'm sorry. It was the question.
What's it called? Is it like postpartum? Like when you don't want to be away from your child? Isn't there like a specific
detachment issues?
Attachment.
But no, I had that in the beginning. But as time went on, it was like, all right, put on your pants. Like obviously, you just have a job to do. And for everybody that's new, I'm in the military, so that would be. I go back out to work, and I'm in the military, and we would deploy eventually, etc. Am I prepared for that? The answer is no. I don't think you can ever physically or mentally prepare yourself. You just have to go with it when it comes. I'm sorry, I have a whole bunch of cheese on me. This is crazy. All right, let's look at the other questions.
Oh, I think the other question that I did notice is, how are we adjusting to Virginia, the new state, basically?
Yes.
I'd say we're adjusting pretty good. It is definitely a difference from the West Coast to moving east. Some people call it south. I don't know. There's definitely a beauty in Virginia, like, but it is slow paced too. But there's a beauty in Virginia that I'm excited to explore.
Yeah, I think it's a great place, family oriented wise, but I was so used to our lifestyle of get up, go out, go to the mall, shop, and brunch, and just like we can still have brunch and stuff here. Don't get me wrong, but I think it might be a good thing. It definitely slowed down our shopping habits, I would say.
Oh, we're shopping other stuff. We're
shopping well, yeah, but I mean as far as
like we're shopping stuff for the home, and that's it's even more expensive. But honestly, I'd say this, like, I'm a little scared to really like Virginia, because I'm like, dang, I don't want to leave. Like, what if it's like, I don't want to leave here, bro? Like,
we would leave, because I don't think I'm gonna get to the point where I say I don't want to
Really?
leave. I'm telling you that immediately. It's like, I'm here for the job.
I think
And
I
when
might
this
like
assignment
Virginia.
is over, the Kane family is out of here. That's my answer. So we're adjusting. We're actually honestly adjusting. It's very family oriented, so it's dope in that realm. But I miss California. Okay, let's go to the other questions. All right. As a dark-skinned black woman, have you ever been treated bad in the South, and your husband as well? I wouldn't say I've experienced like being treated bad. I think I've been stereotyped. You know what I mean? Stereotyped for a multitude of things. Being a black woman with tattoos, being a black woman with tattoos married to an Asian man. That has come, but
what has, like?
I feel like sometimes when we go out, in the areas that's predominantly black, like say if I go in first and then you come in behind, it'd be kind of like.
Are you guys together?
That happens a lot. You can't even lie. Like
it happens.
When like somebody will ask you like, "Do you need anything?" and then ask me, like, together. "Oh, we're together." Yes, we actually came here together.
And there's definitely like, you get the eyes wherever you go, whether in Cali too.
Yeah, it's not just here. I think that's a mindset thing, and I think that's genuinely just like a stereotype of like being interracial, which would dive.
Dang, bro, you going in?
God.
I'm sorry, go.
No, you're fine. Which would dive into the question of how do we deal with being an interracial couple?
Yeah. Did we answer that? Or did we just kind of like...
We acknowledged that.
We acknowledged it, yeah.
But we can answer it now.
Okay. Well, that
this man got my whole shirt.
Also ties into kind of like how do we deal with racism then, basically, right?
I wouldn't say deal with racism, just being in the sense that we are interracial, and it looks different to other people. Because there's people that are in interracial relationships, not only black and Asian, but black and white, like whatever it might be, mixed, right? And I think the biggest thing for me, I'm gonna speak for me, is not really paying attention to the negative comments or the negative statements, because they're gonna come, right? Because we're in an era where, we probably will never get out of the era. You know, you don't see color, but to some people it's like you need to stay with your ethnicity, like black love, and that's great. I feel like if somebody loves you and you love them, then that's what matters, right? So in the beginning of our relationship, I think it was more noticeable for me. I'd be like, why are they staring? Or why are they doing this? And you would kind of be like, you know, I don't think they're looking at it in that way.
Yeah, I like to just change my perspective in there. It's kind of like, I mean, we are different. You know what I mean? It's like, I would look too, but that's about it. Now, some people give you, the stare, or I don't know, they stare a little longer than just curiosity.
Yeah, now it's
then it gets a little weird, but at the same time, very fortunate we haven't gotten to the point where we really have to address somebody, you know.
But be clear for those people that are in interracial relationships that might wonder how we deal with it. I think the biggest thing is knowing when to check it and address the situation to make sure that your partner doesn't feel uncomfortable or feel, you know what I mean, like downplayed in any situation, but also knowing when not to give your energy to certain situations. I think that's a big thing, because giving your energy to situations will drain you, and these people go home freely. So it's almost like, don't get to that point where you're so riled up and you're so angry because somebody stared at you or they wonder why y'all are together. 9 times out of 10 now. In the beginning, I struggled with it a lot. I was like, why are they staring? Like, do I have something on my face? And I would have an attitude, and he would be my balance to be like, I wouldn't even look at it like that. Now I look at it like, oh, they probably like what we got on, or they like. I started going in the opposite. They couldn't be thinking about this at all. And in my mind, I'm like, they probably like how we dress. Or now I say they probably looking at Cairo.
They're looking at Cairo or something. Yeah.
That's the biggest thing I would say, is they looking at Cairo. Because no matter how much stares you get, when you see Cairo, it's almost like, are you still upset? Are you still upset he's a ray of sunshine? Like, are you still mad? And if so, I pray that you heal fast.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Yeah, but definitely, like, not giving my attention or my energy towards that kind of negativity is how I usually cope with it, you know?
Yes. Okay, so here's a question from someone in Delaware. Do we think that there's a time when that we will do a meet and greet?
A meet and greet. I'm open to it. I've never been to a meet and greet myself or somebody like that I was following or a fan of in any way. But I would definitely be down for it.
Yeah, that would be cool. It would just have to be set up in the right way, in the right setting.
Yeah.
Because we get a lot of support on our channel, but there are still there is still negativity. So you never want to we don't ever want to put ourselves in a situation to put ourselves in jeopardy or at harm or anything, but
You got it in your mouth. Bro,
he is tearing me up. So guys, I just hope that you are bearing with us in the fact, you know, like, we have a kid, and it's not that we're like missing what's going on in the chat or anything like that, but we're making sure that, you know, he's good as well. All right, Poppy. So there's that. Another question that we received was, how do we deal with spiritual warfare?
Ooh, spiritual warfare.
I'm gonna let you start. God, you got it from
Say, staying complacent in your faith, you know, like your prayer, stuff like that, is, let me say it better. So basically, how I feel about spiritual warfare is kind of like working out. Like, say you start working out and then you get to a certain, like, your personal peak, right? But you stay in that peak, you keep doing that same exercise that got you there. You'll either maintain that, you know, physique, that fitness level, or you'll either go down too. So I feel like you gotta continuously, work. You gotta continuously work. Like, it's hard, but also looking at the things that I have overcome and where I'm at now fuels me.
Yeah, I get what you're saying 100%. I think when it comes to spiritual warfare, right, is that it can come in any shape or form, whether it be finances, whether it be your relationship, whatever, your marriage, whatever. So I think the key is to not get complacent in any area, because at each level that you think that you've got it, or you're like, no, we're on it, we're on top of it, you have to take it to another level. Because like the word says, right, no weapon formed against me shall prosper, right? So the weapons are going to form. Spiritual warfare is going to come up. You have to realize that every day is not going to be great, and you're going to deal with hardships. But the key is staying like, all right, God, I know you got me. So you have to get in front of it. Because at the end of the day, we know that we don't have a perfect life, or we're not gonna not deal with hardships. But the key is to making sure that we don't get complacent in our faith. Like, you have to continue to increase your faith level. You know what I mean? It's like a game, not a game, but like you said with exercise, you have to continue to build.
Yeah.
Because you're never gonna reach that point where you're just like, oh, I got it. So that's how I would say.
And I also feel like spiritually, there's always like a level that I need to I could be at, you know what I mean?
For sure. I agree 100%.
Like, I don't know where I heard it, but I heard like, it's kind of like, it's like an airplane, it gets from point A to point B, but you know, there's like, do you want to sit in first class or do you want to sit in coach?
You want to get to the point where you know.
Yeah, where it's like, God is like, God has put you on the plane, but it's up to you. Like, do you want to work to the point, like, you know what I mean? Like,
okay.
I don't know how to hurt, but basically, if y'all get it, y'all get it. You know, I'm sorry.
All right. How do we make time for prayer as a couple? That was the next question.
Yeah. Do you want to start that out?
Yes. So individually, we'll pray. Like, on the morning, we'll individually pray. But I know what worked for us was in the nighttime, because Cairo would be in the bed with us, and even before we had Cairo, Mo would pray over us, right? To go to sleep, and then I would either like finish or take what he did, because I think that's so important. Like, you battling different things on your own, but to have that partner, I am so sorry, to have that partner and that tag team person. So now we both making hell shake at this point. It's not just him doing it on his own or me doing it on my own. It's like, yo, tag. Yeah. Like, you're it, because you get to those points sometimes when you feel weak and you don't feel like you have that energy.
You want to be prayed on.
Yeah. Like, yo, babe, pray for me. I have told him that so many times. Yeah. Like, yo, I'm going through it right now. Can you pray for me? Legit.
Yeah, and you can't say no. Like,
can you imagine for what? But yeah, the tag teaming of making sure that, yo, look, if your battery pack is running low, I'm gonna charge you up. I'm on 100% right now. I got you. Or we both on 100%. So imagine the type of warfare we could come against together. So the key in making time for prayer is you have to take that time out, whether it be in the morning. What works for you guys' schedule? I'll say that, because what works for us, having two different things going on, is in the nighttime coming together, and just in case we was beefing that day, you know, praying always makes it like.
Yeah, it may not solve it then and there, right? But definitely opens up your heart of, like, I don't know, forgiveness. For sure. We be beefing. Not bad, like, we've never like gotten crazy, but I'm petty. I'm working on that. No. I think also I know this is not a question, but like, I do notice, like, yo, like, I'm stressed. I'm mad at her. So I'm like, all right, God, help me out. Please, just give me patience. Like, just help me to continue to love her. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes I tell him, like, I'm like, all right, so God, like, this is what happened. Like, I was waiting. I don't know why she didn't know. And it's like, okay. He kind of like tells you, like, yo, like, it's not a big deal. Like, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, basically, guys. So I think what works for me, like, I have to do a lot of self-assessment and, like, ask God for forgiveness in certain situations, because, like, your flesh would take over, right? Like, being mad, and he could have already apologized, and I'm still over there like, I'm not ready yet, God. And God will have to, like, what's wrong with you? Like, you never know, anything can happen. So, you agree. The biggest thing is, you know, just making sure, like, you can be mature enough in your marriage to say, I was wrong. Yeah. I'm sorry. I apologize. Mm-hmm. That part works great after my pettiness, or most pettiness, because I'm not just petty. All right, next question. Kai has her phone. All right, let's see what we got. I think they were asking about your makeup tutorial. Makeup routine. Yeah, tutorial. I don't even think I'm like there yet, and I stopped doing makeup for a little minute.
I was never a makeup person until about like two.
I was
and a half
going to say
years.
2 years ago.
Yeah, 2 years ago, right? So when you say that, I learned how to do it myself by looking at YouTube videos and things like that. Because I felt like I had like perfect skin, and I'm like, why people want to put on makeup? But we're in a day and age where it really does enhance you. So I got into it, but to do a makeup routine, I'm gonna try to do one. I'm gonna try to do one. That's the answer. I'm gonna try to do one. I've actually
a really long tutorial, no?
Yo, you trying to play me? No, because I know how to do I can beat my face in 30 minutes.
Okay.
I have done it before, and you was like, wow, you done? You trying to play me, bro?
No.
It's alright.
I'm just saying, like, are you just gonna have it on? Do you just have it on, like, and you're just like, all right, I do this?
No, well, you know, I can fast forward. No, I would fast forward it and edit. You would chop it up neatly for me.
But look, just as you learn how to do makeup, you know, other people just want to see how you do it.
Yeah, and which I'm gonna do. I'm gonna give a makeup routine that works for me for beginners. Cause there's people that's elite, and I don't want nobody coming on here and disliking the video because they like, oh, you blended it wrong. This will work for me. True. So there's that. Good job. Right?
Clap.
Yay. Right.
But yeah, you definitely gotta do a quick little disclaimer, like, hey, I'm not licensed
in the beginning, right?
At all.
I went to YouTube University, and I got good. I actually did my mom's makeup for her birthday. She's my client.
Good. No, you are actually pretty good at doing makeup, I say.
Okay. I'm trying to get all the questions out. I see so much things going on in the comments, and I can't see because we have a totally different setup, and it's very weird. But I love the discussion standpoint.
Yeah, we're just going straight, and we have no idea how the comments are going on.
We need a moderator. I'm so sorry.
Yeah, we're gonna find new way. I think we're gonna have it on that TV. What you think?
That we should have did that. To be completely honest.
We're working
somebody. Okay. I know there was another question that asked, how can they purchase a copy of the book? It's on purposelyliving.net. Shout out to each and every person who has supported a praying father. Y'all are still grabbing copies of the book.
Thank you so much.
We are extremely appreciative of that, and just supporting everything that we do. It is genuinely appreciated.
Thank you.
I'm gonna backtrack and answer this question. They want to know, what do you do outside of being on YouTube? Oh,
okay. So currently, MelnMo is actually an LLC now. So
MelnMo LLC.
Currently, I get to, work on the umbrella of things that we have going under MelnMo. Yeah, and it actually basically it takes time. It's a lot of, not a lot, but like there's a couple ways that we're going with it. So just working on that, working on MelnMo LLC.
I'll give y'all a little things, like we dropping a merch line, kids line. We're doing a couple things, so we're pretty busy.
Yeah. It was supposed to be. Well, I'm gonna just do a quick side story. We were actually gonna do a merch for adults, basically, but we kind of feel like we should do for the kids. You know what I mean? But this is a dilemma. It's like, it's only made for kids, and it's really fire. And it's like, dang, I want to wear it. Like, yo.
And then on top of the whole doing it for kids, like, as you guys know, we love to dress high. I'm dressed high up. I love it. And I'm spending all of this money to buy somebody else's designer when Kai can have his own clothing line and his own name.
You know, it's so good, Kai.
Mouth.
Nose.
Nose.
Nose. Nose. You want to show them where nose is? No.
Good job. So, yes, we're going to do a kids line because I love styling Cairo that much. And I know I even spoke to my homegirl recently. Shout out to Soli. Like, I wasted a lot of money buying, like, designer stuff for Cairo, and he grew out of it.
Yeah.
Like, the next month and stuff. So it's like, no, we're going to curate that and now make sure that he has his own line and he'll be the model. We're not gonna wait for the agents to call. He can model his own clothes and be discovered that way. So, MelnMo is an LLC.
Yes.
And we have things coming. What's another question?
Let's see.
I feel like we answered a lot.
We did, and we actually,
The giveaway. Somebody did ask me that. How did? Okay, so I just completed. It's 90% done. My closet, my custom closet. So now I can do the giveaway and sort out what is gonna go for sale and what's being given away. But a really big part of me, I am gonna sell some stuff, but a really big part of me wants to give a lot of stuff away. I don't know if I should do it like I'll give it away and the person pays for shipping. Like, what do you think? What do y'all think? How should I do it?
The giveaway?
Yeah.
Feel like giveaway? It depends. Like if you guys are not in the States, because we've actually had orders.
I had to send stuff to Africa and UK and all these things, and I'm just gonna say that, not to cut you off, is when I do that, I'm pretty much whatever you paid is going back and shipping plus more. So it's almost like I'm giving it to you for free, and it's no like a bad thing. I'm actually like super appreciative that people in these different countries are buying it. So for me, it's like, but it would just be easier if you were in the States. If you're not, it would be a little harder. I'll say that.
Yeah. All right. Just personally, right now, like if you were talking about it, I'll say the giveaway. Like if you guys are out of state, like out of the, then we can work out how like they can pay for the shipping. But if it's in the States, like let's just use it like it's straight. It's a giveaway. It's a giveaway.
All right.
You
So
know what I
we'll
mean?
set it. So I'm not gonna take that back. So when I do the giveaway, you don't even pay for shipping. I'll send it to you out of my pocket. That's fine.
Yeah.
I agree with that. If it's a giveaway, it's a giveaway. So look out for that. When am I gonna do the closet tour?
That's on you.
I gotta get it like
you guys are actually gonna be really excited to see her closet. Spent a lot of time on it. And
shout out to my husband for building my custom closet. I know I was like a pain, but like he really like put it all together and it's fire. Shout out to the Navy for losing my items and a couple of my things.
Yeah, we had actually found a couple of days later when we were like unboxing all her shoes. Man, do you want to tell them which ones?
They lost my Chanel
exactly.
sneakers, my Dior sneakers. You know, the box of the designer stuff just randomly went missing. Go figure, right? But hopefully, whatever hands they got into it, they needed it more than me, and God will bless me 10 times over. So it's okay. I'm giving away stuff, so they might you never even knew. Like anyway, sometimes it still hurts my little chest. So
those are fire.
All
right.
Leave it alone.
Next topic. All right. I think this was the last question right here.
Okay.
It was. Just heard it. How do you guys stay positive when you're dealing with hardships in life that seems to keep coming?
Okay. You want to start?
Yeah. How I stay positive in the time that I'm like exhausted, I'm tired, there's a bump that I have to get over is just being the gratitude that I have for what I have right now, how far I've come, even in the span of 2-3 years, like it's a really big change, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So like just that, it's like, I've overcome those, and at that moment was how I felt right now. Is like, this bump feels like a hurdle, but I've gotten past it. So that, I don't know if that helps you, but for me personally, that's what helps me.
Yeah, I would say for me, it's just being thankful for the things that I do have currently, because it's so easy to get sidetracked when you feel like something's not going your way or this is not happening. It's like, yo, God, thank you for life. Thank you for breath. Thank you for that my family has a home. Like, you have to think about the positive things that you do have, because it's so easily, you feel like, this is not going this way, or I didn't get the job that I wanted, or I don't have this, and you just have to be thankful for things that you do have so that God can bless you with more. It might not come in the time frame that you want it to come, but it'll come. So I think that's the thing when dealing with hardships, because they happen in marriages, they happen at work. It's not always, you know, a financial thing, or it can be a relational thing with a parent to a child, a husband to a wife, a mother to it's a lot. And I just think you have to be grateful for the things that you have and understand to the sense that you can only control what you can control. Like, you know what I mean? Like, sometimes we try to figure out things that we have no control over.
Right.
But yeah, just staying positive in that realm. Right? Thank you.
Yeah, I was actually really surprised how
He's amazing. I thought he was gonna be running around the place. He's clearly dirtying me up with his cheese fingers, but we'll work with that.
That was basically all the questions we had in our community that we had asked for you guys. But
I'm trying to remember certain things off my head. Am I learning Korean? I know that was a question. How's my Korean coming? Mo, don't be wanting to teach me. I'm lying. We've been complacent. That's it.
Yeah.
That's the answer. We're being complacent, and now that, you know, we moved and we're trying to get settled, it's been rough, like, figuring it out, but I'll try to shock people with, like, some words when I notice that they're Korean, but I feel like nobody don't take me serious after I say it. I'm like,
I don't know, Korean people are pretty nonchalant.
Yeah, they're like, okay.
They might hear you say thank you or like hi, and it's like, yeah.
I'm like, no. I met somebody that was Korean, and I like try to throw them the words that I know, and they completely ignored me and responded to me in English.
Yeah, then I don't know.
And he's been with me when that has happened sometimes too. When we went to the beauty supply, and I was like, all right, I'm going in.
Yeah, no, but even some beauty supplies, like I'd be like, oh yeah, I speak Korean a little bit, and they just kind of like,
not here, buddy.
Ain't nothing. So I don't know. Korean people moving weird right now.
All right. We're not expecting a thing.
Somebody said, what are you do?
2023. God's spirit life. I'll be
2023.
2023. Oh, I know something we could ask them. We want to switch the days that we're posting.
Yeah.
You want to switch the days that we're posting, what we're posting.
Well, we right now, as you guys know, we post 1 p.m. EST Mondays, our vlogs, but we are debating on changing it to either Friday evening or a Sunday evening, 5 p.m., 6 p.m., and this is all EST we're thinking of. So I don't know if you guys have any suggestions, if you guys feel like Friday, Sunday, keeping it Monday, just give us a feedback. Really appreciate it.
Yeah. So, we're planning to travel, so hopefully we'll be in a country near you.
You know where it's at, right?
Huh?
Like we're set on that place?
We're not set yet.
We're sure?
We're pretty set.
Oh, okay.
We're pretty set. But I want to visit Trinidad when it's right.
So we're not going to Trinidad? I just want to say that because right now you sound like you want to Trinidad.
No, no. We're not going. I don't know what we want to do. But
all right. So from what we've spoken right now, I guess there's a change in our heart. So we'll speak again later. But we are going to go on a little trip.
We're going on a trip. And our favorite rocket ship. But no, thank you guys for rocking out with us.
Thank you for everybody that wrote comments of their questions on our community that we had asked for tonight. Thank you for joining our evening, and as for us to join your evening.
Yeah. Make sure to share Mel'nMo. I know we haven't been posting like a lot like we should, but we're getting back. Like, you know, life happens, and we're gonna get back to
not having a functional home really
hard.
stops. Like,
no excuse.
That's what I was about to say. I'm like, well, at the same time, at the end of the day, everything, you know, it's just how much more you want.
Yeah, so we're gonna make sure we have time and, you know, doing what we came here to do. I also, you know, making sure our life is intact nonetheless. But I'll make sure to share. For the questions that we didn't get to that might be in the chat from this live.
It'll be carried on to next live then.
No, I was gonna actually answer them via response.
Oh yeah. No, for sure.
So you know what I mean? It's not ignored because we just really couldn't see the questions and we didn't want to keep, you know, stopping to answer situations. This kind of worked, but thank you guys. Cairo was super chill.
He was chill.
On a white couch eating. We bold. I know. We're super bold. I have faith that he can, you know, get adjusted to the white couch.
All right. Well, Cairo, you want to send it?
Give him a kiss. Say, mwah. Please. Mwah. Please. Mwah.
Cairo, you better do it because this is how you pay your rent. I'm just kidding. This is how you pay your rent.
That's how you earn your keep. Mwah. You're not feeling it.
Well, thank
Say
you
bye
guys.
bye.
Say bye.
You a hater. He's a hater. But thank you guys. And for everything that we didn't answer, like we said, we're going to answer in the comments. So we hope you have a blessed night. Put God first in all you do. Know that trials and tribulations may come, but it's only for a season.
This is Mel.
That's Mo.
And this is Cairo.
And we on the white couch. Later.